The Game Awards are coming up. I didn't know if you guys knew that or not, but yeah, the Game Awards are coming up. And we're going to go ahead and cast our votes for the Game Awards. I'm signed in. And there's 31 categories. That's pretty damn crazy. There's 31 categories. Actually, when does the Game Awards start? Let me check that out real quick. 13 days until the show. So, December 8th. Okay, so we're definitely going to be live streaming that for sure. So let's go ahead and we are going to cast our votes. So let's jump into the categories. We're going to save Game of the Year for last. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we are going to cast your votes. Now, some of these I'm just not going to vote in because I don't know. Like best esports event, best esports coach, best esports team, best esports athlete, best esports game. I know nothing about esports, so I'm just going to skip these categories because I just be making random guesses as to what I think is good or not because I don't have any perspective on esports to be able to judge this correctly. So I'm probably just going to skip these categories. Obviously, we're going to do Game of the Year. We're going to do that last. Best game direction, best narrative, best art direction, score and music, audio design. Shouldn't those two be the same category? That's kind of weird. Best performance, games for impact, aka the SJW category. Best ongoing, best indie. See, I don't play a lot of indie games, so I don't know if I'm going to vote in that one. I don't play mobile games. I'm not going to vote in that one. Best community support. I don't play multiplayer games very much. Innovation and accessibility. Best VR/AR. I don't care about VR. Best action game. Best action adventure. Can those be combined into one category? Best role play. Best fighting. Best family. Best sim/strategy. Best sports/racing. Best multiplayer. Again, I don't play a lot of multiplayer stuff. Content creator of the year. I wonder if I'll even recognize anybody this year because a lot of the people I follow are not big YouTubers. A lot of the people I follow, I don't know. If Boogie's on there, I'll vote for Boogie. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys heard or not, but Boogie actually has blood cancer. It's a slow-acting cancer. It's supposed to take 20 years. That's heartbreaking, man. You know, I think I'll do a separate video over the weekend, actually talking about what's going on with Boogie, in more detail. Anyways, best debut indie. Again, I don't play indies. Best adaptation, most anticipated game. So I'm not going to vote in every category. Because some of these I either don't know enough about or I don't give a flying flip about. So, yeah. So let's just go ahead and we're going to dive in. We'll go from, since Game of the Year is at the top, we'll start down here at the bottom. Let's start with the most anticipated game. All right. So here we go. We got Final Fantasy 16. We got Hogwarts Legacy. We got Resident Evil 4. We got Starfield. We got The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Now, this is interesting. Hogwarts Legacy, I need to know more about it, to be honest with you. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, but I need to know more about it. Then we have Final Fantasy 16. This one, you would think, okay, that's going to be the obvious one because Jesker loves Square Enix. He loves Final Fantasy. But Final Fantasy 16... I'm just not as excited as I was for this game back when it was first announced. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea for the story. I like the world that we see in this game. But there's a lot of stuff when it comes to the confusion on the party member system. There's confusion when it comes to the gameplay and stuff like that. I'm just kind of left like, okay, you know what? I need some clarification here because right now I'm just so freaking confused. I need some clarification. So to be honest with you, I'm not looking as forward to Final Fantasy 16 as I probably should be. I'm more looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Why is that not on the list? If Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is on the list, that would get my vote. Why the hell is that not on the list? Because that's coming out next winter, isn't it? Yeah. So why the hell is that not on the list? Starfield, I don't know anything about Starfield. I've started to get into Resident Evil. I've not played the original Resident Evil 4, but I've seen the gameplay of the remake and stuff, and I'm actually very interested in this game. I remember being a kid, and of course we had G4 on TV. Not the shit reboot of G4 that we got recently. You know, the woke G4. But back in the day, like the good old-fashioned TV version of G4, I remember this game was everywhere. The original Resident Evil 4 was all over that channel, and it looked pretty cool back then. Of course, I wasn't old enough to buy it back then, but Resident Evil is something I think I really want to try and get into, and Resident Evil 4, the remake, looks really, really cool, so I'm actually excited about that. But I think the obvious winner here is going to have to be The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I love The Legend of Zelda. I need to talk about it more. I really need to talk about it more on the channel. I did do that trailer analysis for Tears of the Kingdom, but I really do need to talk about it more. But yeah, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild was absolutely amazing. I fell in love with this series after I played Twilight Princess, the HD version on the Wii U. I fell in love with the series. It's my third favorite video game series, right behind Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Love Zelda. I adore Zelda. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Tears of the Kingdom looks absolutely amazing. So this is going to get my vote. The most anticipated game, at least from this list, for me is going to be The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is on here, that would get my vote. But I think I'm going to give my vote to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the most anticipated game. Alright. So let's go back to the categories. Best Adaptation. Oh, okay, so this is like movies and stuff. This one's easy. This one's easy. I love the Sonic the Hedgehog films. I think they're really good. They're great family fun. So I'm going to go with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That one's a no-brainer. That one's a no-brainer. Okay. Again, I don't know enough about indies to really vote here. Content Creator of the Year. I'm interested to see what's here. Carl Jacobs, Ludwig, Nebelian, No Brew, and I have no idea how you pronounce that. I guess QT Cinderella? I have no idea who the hell any of these people are, bro. Who are these people? Oh my god. Who are these people? I have never heard of, I've never seen these people. I've never heard of these people. I can't vote in this category because I don't know who any of these people are. Best multiplayer. You know what? Let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what? Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 is pretty awesome. I'm going to go with Splatoon 3 for best multiplayer. Easily. That's like one of the few multiplayer games that I actually play. I don't do a lot of multiplayer stuff, but I love Splatoon. I love Splatoon. I think it's fun as hell. That out of these, that easily wins it. Definitely. All right. Best sports / racing. You know what? I think I'm going to give this one to Gran Turismo 7. Best sim / strategy. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, see, I've not played any of these. The only one I've heard about is the Mario game, so I'm not gonna vote here. Best family game. Let's see what we got. If I can get in there. Hello. I'm clicking. There we go. Thank you. Now this one's kind of tough. I kind of want to give it to Lego Star Wars, but at the same time, Splatoon 3 is very fun. Ooh, this is actually a tough one. Lego Star Wars or Splatoon 3? Lego Star Wars or Splatoon 3? Lego Star Wars is really, really good. Really, 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 really good. But Splatoon 3 is really, really fun. So... boy. You know what? I think I'm going to go for Splatoon 3. Yeah, I think that's just going to barely edge it out. I'm sorry, Star Wars. Please don't force choke me, Vader. Please don't force choke me. Best fighting game. Let's see what we got. See, I haven't played any of these. I want to play Multiversus, but I haven't played any of these. So I think I'm going to skip this one, unfortunately. Best role-playing game. Let's see what we got here. Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus Triangle Strategy, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Xenoblades is something I would probably like, but I really never have gotten into. And I almost guarantee you Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to win this category. I can almost guarantee you that. But I'm going to go with Pokemon Legends Arceus, personally. Alright. Best action-adventure game. Oh, this one's easy. God of War Ragnarok. God of War... God of War Ragnarok is easily just... It's amazing. I mean, if this is the last AAA title that comes out on the PlayStation 4 from Sony, this is going to be the game that defines the generation, for sure. But God of War Ragnarok, don't even have to think about it. That's easy. Best action game. Bayonetta 3. I haven't played Bayonetta. Again, that seems like something I'd probably be into, but I just haven't played it. Shredder's Revenge I have played, so you know what? I'm going to give it to Shredder's Revenge. Alright. So... don't care about VR or AR. Innovation and accessibility. Let's see. I think I'm going to give this to God of War. Because what I like is they have the accessibility features, but it doesn't impede on... If you don't need the features, it's not like it's going to hold you back. It's not going to impede on your enjoyment either. And I think that's the right way to do it. So, I'll vote for that. Let's see, where are we now? Best community support. I'll vote for Final Fantasy XIV. Just because it's Final Fantasy. I'll go for Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see. I don't play mobile games, so skip. I don't play indie games, skip. Best ongoing. Again, I'll give it to Final Fantasy XIV. What they've done with that game from where it was, like when they first launched the game way back in the day and it was like total shit and everybody jumped on their asses for it, to what they've turned it into now is absolutely incredible. That is one hell of an underdog story. So, yeah, Final Fantasy XIV. Games for impact. I haven't played any of these games. The only one I'm even aware of is As Dusk Falls, and I don't know if it's any good or not, so I'm gonna skip. Best performance. Let's see here. Sunny Suljic. Christopher Judge. Who does Sunny Suljic? Hold on a second. Sunny Suljic. Oh, plays Freya. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Wow, that's tough. Having two from one game, that's really tough. Jeez, man, let's see here. You know what? I think I'm going to go for Sunny Suljic instead of Christopher Judge. Not that Christopher Judge doesn't give a great performance as Kratos, but when you look at the scenes where I don't want to spoil anybody, but when you look at the scenes where Freya is like really freaking angry and like the transformation her character goes through, her portrayal is actually really, really fantastic in God of War Ragnarok. So I think I'm going to go with Sunny Suljic. This one's tough because if it was just one performance from each game, Christopher Judge would get it easy, but I think I'm going to go for Sunny Suljic this one. Yeah. All right. So, best audio design. Recognizing the best in in-game audio and sound design. This, I don't know, man. Like, that seems like a weird category. I don't really think about the sound design that much. When it comes to audio in games, it's more so the music. I guess I'll go with God of War Ragnarok again. Yeah. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, best score and music. This one, easily God of War Ragnarok. Oh my goodness. The music in this series is fantastic. That one's easy. Again, don't even have to think about it. Best art direction. Oh, this one's going to be tough for sure. No, I'm joking. It's God of War Ragnarok, of course. The game's beautiful. It's fantastic. Holy crap. Of course it's going to be Ragnarok. Best narrative. I wonder what my game of the year is going to be. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. Best narrative, God of War Ragnarok. It's a fantastic story. They keep hitting it out of the ballpark with these games. Best game direction. Do I even have to say it at this point? Oh my god. Alright, so and then we get to game of the year. This is the final there's other categories, but I don't know enough about them to really be able to put an opinion. But you know what I just noticed? Sonic Frontiers is not in this at all. That's weird. There's nothing for Sonic Frontiers. That's weird. Anyways, so recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Guys, look at how many times I've voted for this game up until now. Of course, my game of the year is going to be God of War Ragnarok, without question. There we go. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is At least as far as I'm concerned, all the categories I'm going to be voting in for the Game Awards. The other stuff, I don't know enough about them to really be able to have an opinion, so I'm just going to abstain from voting from them. But the categories that I do care about or I know something about, that's my votes. All right, my game of the year is God of War Ragnarok. Fan-freaking-tastic.